Yoo Yeon-seok may have just let more slip than he intended at least if you ask the sharp-eyed fans who caught every blink, every nervous twitch, and every telling silence during his latest guest spot on Whenever Possible. Welcome back to the channel where we don't just watch, we analyze, speculate, and maybe even uncover a few real-life love stories hiding behind the scenes. Today's tale is one for the romantics, who believe love reveals itself in the tiniest gestures. Because we might have stumbled upon another breadcrumb in the Yoo Yeon-seok and Chae Soo-bin love trail. It all kicked off innocently in a Yeon-seok, charming as ever, was carrying the conversation with ease. Until a fellow guest casually mentioned Sayu, the traditional Korean fortune-telling method often used to test romantic compatibility. And just like that, it was as if the entire room paused, fork mid-air, smile fading slightly. And then suddenly, he stuffed food into his mouth like it was his one shot at avoiding the topic. If there was ever a visual definition of nothing to see here, it was that exact moment. Fans, we caught it all, every beat. His body language screamed busted. He clammed up, his smile began to twitch. His gaze flicked around like he was mapping out an escape route. And his fingers went straight through his hair in that classic look anywhere but here move. It wasn't just a reaction, it was a system overload. And naturally, everyone's first thought, Chae Soo-bin. Ever since they shared the screen in When the Phone Rings, viewers have been all in on their pairing. The chemistry was undeniable, but it wasn't just the scripted sparks, it was the off-camera moments that had people really talking. The way he looked at her, like she was the only person in the room. The way their laughter felt too genuine to be acting. It all added up to one thing, something deeper, something real. So when Sayu came up and he visibly panicked, that was gasoline on an already blazing theory. But of course, we didn't stop there. Our team dug a little deeper and uncovered some golden moments you might have missed. Like a behind-the-scenes clip, huge thanks to our insider editor, where you seems to quietly murmur, Soo-bin, while sipping his coffee. Is it wishful thinking? Maybe. Are we claiming it anyway? Absolutely. And the fandom exploded. Theories flew faster than you could refresh your feed. He glitched like someone mentioned his crush during roll call. That blush. That was his nervous system betraying him. The internet consensus was loud and clear. That was no performance, it was pure, unfiltered reaction. And let's not forget the mountain of other coincidences. Him catching glances when he thought no one was watching. Bursting into laughter a little too early at her jokes. And that moment when they left a restaurant only minutes apart. Random, please. Even coincidences are starting to look suspicious. Oh, and the accessories. Because what's a secret relationship without matching gear? We're talking about a sleek silver ring spotted on both of them, identical canvas sneakers worn at different airports on the same day. And yes, the now infamous scarf of suspicion, which managed to wrap around both their necks within mere weeks. If romance has a dress code, this is it. We're not outright saying they're a couple, but if we were playing poker, that reaction Yeon-seok had would be a full hand of tells. He didn't laugh it off, didn't casually deny, he just spiraled in the cutest, most revealing way possible. And fans, we heard that silent confession loud and clear. So now it's your move. Re-watch the moment. Rewind the blush. Zoom in on the scarf. And if you've stuck with us to the end, we've stashed a bonus scene just for the dedicated shippers out there who believe in love between the lines. Thanks for hanging out with us on this latest dive into the wonderfully chaotic world of Mabriel K-drama romance. If you had fun picking apart the clues with us, give that like button a tap, drop your boldest theories in the comments, and hit subscribe so you're always the first to know when sparks fly. Until next time, trust your instincts and never underestimate a blush.